Welcome to my review of the scariest film I have seen all year.
If you just smile.
Joker is directed by Todd Phillips, the same guy who did the Hangover trilogy. I've only seen the first Hangover, but I still cannot wrap my head that the same guy who did this movie...
Whose baby is that?
Check its collar or something.
Also directed this movie.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. But now I realize it's a comedy.
I initially sat down to write some bullet points for my review of this movie. I sat down, got out my notepad, got out my pencil, wrote Joker review at the top, and I wrote down or dotted one bullet point. I don't know where to start with this movie or this film. This is a film. This is not a movie. This is a straight up Oscar-worthy film. Right off the bat. Like, why am I going to spend 5 or 6 minutes talking about the greatest film I have seen all year? Because this is the greatest film I have seen all year. And it was kind of funny at first saying that it's the scariest film that I've seen, but it's 100% true. This movie got to me. It shook me to my core. I left I'm sorry, forgive me. The credits started rolling, and it sounds really, really messed up because if you've seen the movie, you know, whatever. The credits started rolling. I didn't know how to react to what I just saw for the past 2 hours. I just started laughing, and I know the movie is called Joker, and he does the laugh and everything in the movie, but I just started laughing hysterically because I was like, what? How do you even begin to process a film of this stature that has so many social commentaries on just about everything that is wrong with society? And I think that's why it got under my skin so much, is that there are so many moments in this film that reminded me of the kind of shit that goes on in today's world. You know, the way the majority of people view mental illness, the way we treat people with mental illness, and the social divide between rich and poor and, you know, I don't even know. There's so much to tackle in this film, and you understand, if you've seen the movie, you understand why I wrote down my first bullet point, or at least attempted to, and I just could not think of anything. I mean, I could go into, you know, the typical, oh, the cinematography is fantastic. It is. The music is fantastic. It is. The acting is Oscar-worthy. Joaquin Phoenix he gives a performance that is astounding. I don't even, like, it's obviously his best work that he's ever done in any movie that I've ever seen him in. Period. And this is the best film of 2019. Period. You cannot change my mind about that. You cannot. And this is coming from somebody who hasn't even seen Star Wars Episode 9 yet. Star Wars Episode 9 has been my most anticipated movie of the entire year. And I'm already saying right now that the Joker is better. Joker is better. It is. I haven't even seen Episode 9 yet. That's how much this film impacted me. I left the theater and I just had no words to say. Joaquin Phoenix's performance in this movie is immaculate. If he doesn't get at least nominated for Best Actor in this movie, like, I already hated the Oscars in the beginning. Like, I've hated the Oscars for years now just because it's all political bullshit. But, like, if he doesn't get at least a nod, I am officially done with the Oscars. I do not care anymore. He deserves everything for this film. He put everything into this film. I cannot stress this enough. This is the film of 2019. When I think of 2019, I will immediately think of Joker. It's the first movie that I was actually having a conversation with my girlfriend like 2 days ago. Like, we were thinking of movies that we've seen this year or have come out this year that we could see winning a couple of Oscars or getting nominations and all that. And we couldn't really think of anything. I mean, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is obviously a contender. That movie's phenomenal. And maybe a couple more, but we really didn't, like, we couldn't think of any movies that would be, like, worthy of a Best Picture nomination. Maybe Once Upon a Time in Hollywood will, but I don't know. But, like, we couldn't think of any movies, you know? And then we saw this one last night, and we were just like, this deserves Best Picture, Best Actor, Best everything, basically. I can't. Sorry if I'm a little bit befuddled and this review is kind of haywire, but, like, it's how the film made me feel. I left the theater, like, loving it so much, but also, like, feeling gross that I loved it so much, and it made me just feel off. There's so many scenes in this movie that just got under my skin, and the last, like, 20 minutes of this film is just insanity, but, like, realistic insanity. And the fact that it's realistic, that's what got under my skin. And I mean, that, what more praise could you want for a movie, for a film, whatever? I don't know. This, I mean, again, I apologize if I don't come across as, oh, this, you know, as my regular movie reviews, but I really don't know what to say about this film. And I think that says more about the film than if I were to actually write down what I liked and, you know, whatever. I really don't have any dislikes for this film. In my mind, it is near perfection. So, obviously, I'm going to give this movie an A+. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it now. Like, right now. Like, turn this video off and go. I don't even care if you finish it. Just go. Go see it right now. Give Todd Phillips your money. Go give this movie your money. Joaquin Phoenix deserves it. Todd Phillips deserves it. Go see this movie. Do not give in to the whole, this movie's going to cause mass shootings thing. Whatever. I have things in my head about that issue, but I'm not even going to go into that issue in this review. This is specifically just a film review. Just don't listen to any of that. Go see this movie. Go support it. 2019, year of Joker. Just, that's all I got to say. So, have you guys seen it yet? What did you think? Comment below. What did you think about it? Yeah. All right, bye guys. Thanks for watching.